This episode of Stezo Radio is brought to you by Rolling Thunder Exhaust. Located at 900 Bryan Drive, Crest Hill, Illinois, they are the home of quality automotive products that will resonate everywhere you travel. From custom chrome exhausts, Mopar power, and other car accessories, trust me when I say you can't go wrong. Give them a call at 941-725-5081. Check out their website, www.rollingthunderexhaust.com. And don't forget to ask about that Stezo Radio special.
Stezo Radio is for adults only.
The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. Well, it's that radio show where we go toe to toe. Hot topic, dropping knowledge straight from Chicago, and it's our point of view. So tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing. Ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen because we spitting and sipping. The Stezo Radio Show. 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 The Stezo Radio Show.
Young and Kurt, that nigga, Nola Fox, Flint the Pimp, Ricky Bobby, Shorty got him, Ancient Kurt, and Remy. Alright, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Stezo Radio. We gonna jump down in these intros and get it going. Go.
It's First Lady of your podcast, Nola Fox.
Sam Nikki.
Boy, shit, what's happening?
Alright, I want to bring up a topic that was sent through Instagram. I'm just rewording it, changing it up a lot, matter of fact. But, do you think Hollywood is being fair with this whole romantic push that they're putting out there with women searching for love? I mean, you see a lot of movies where they just really got the lady going through loopholes and, you know, they got to find that perfect someone. You know, she's always like the loner. You know, I'm trying to think of the, what's the movie that Jennifer Lopez did?
Wedding Planner.
Yeah, you know, like, come on, she was fine as hell in that movie and she can't find a man. Just don't seem real.
She could find a man. She just had a problem with finding the one that she liked, that she wanted to be with. She had Massimo.
Yeah, but that's my point. If she could find a man, what was this whole searching for the true love Mr. Right about?
That's the whole them selling chick flicks and fairy tales. Because they know women go to the show. Women want to have faith and hope and believe that Mr. Right is out there.
You know, I'm glad, but they did offset. Hollywood did offset. What's the movie with dude with the crazy eyes and he was crazy as hell? Perfect
Samuel
Gentleman.
L. Jackson?
Nah, you don't care. He was
Ving Rhames?
I can't think of dude's name. What was it called?
Forrest Whitaker?
The Perfect Catch or something?
With Michael Ealy?
Perfect Catch? I ain't never seen that one.
What was
Yeah, I
that
haven't
movie called?
either.
The one where he was a stalker?
Yeah,
Oh, the perfect guy.
The Perfect Guy.
Michael Ealy, that's the one from Barbershop movies?
Yeah.
Secrets and Lies.
And they did the other one with your boy Idris Elba. What was that one called?
No Good Deed.
Yeah, but wasn't they all bad guys trying to fuck people over or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they was the perfect guy though. They presented themselves as the perfect.
Well, in No Good Deed, he was a criminal, wasn't he?
Right,
If I
yeah.
remember
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was a
I thought
criminal.
at first he was good because the
And he
chick
got
that
out
he
of
was
jail.
with, and he went back and killed her.
just got out of jail.
Yeah, he got out of jail and he, you know.
No, I watched some chick flicks.
I don't think that's a chick flick then. If these some, y'all sound like murderers.
Chick flicks.
I don't know.
For the eye candy.
Well, now, when you talk about eye candy, I mean, that helps. You know what I'm saying? Eye candy always help a chick flick, you know. I mean, but I mean, the whole idea with the chick flick, I mean, people buy into it. They know women going to buy into it. So I know some women that actually say, like, oh, when I met him, it was just like this movie or that movie. So women buy into it.
So is it Hollywood's fault or is it just women's fault?
No, Hollywood is being smart.
Exactly. They capitalizing off.
They're selling you a dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's two women here. Y'all don't believe in the perfect guy? Y'all don't think there's a perfect guy out there?
No.
Why not?
There's no such thing as a perfect person.
Right.
So to say the perfect guy, now if I can say maybe he's just right for me,
Right.
that's different. So it's
He's perfect for you, right? Perfect fit for you.
no. Because I if I could build a guy, then right, he would be just perfect, and that's not realistic.
Ain't that what women do in the end, though? They say that women build their man too.
No, the thing is when you missing the point.
They built their man to do what?
He's talking about where they make minor changes
No.
with that guy.
No.
You can kind of tweak somebody,
Right,
maybe.
They still gonna be who they gonna be.
Right. There's certain things that you're not going to break from people. Like if you give a guy and he a slob, you're not going to break him from being a slob.
Exactly.
Now, he may contain his sloppiness to one area. You may get him to contain it to one area, but he's still going to be that same slob.
Or like one who ain't got no manners.
Yep. You're just not going to change somebody completely. You know, they may compromise with you, but the perfect guy, no. There's no such thing as a perfect guy, just like there's not a perfect woman.
Hey, it's Ancient Kurt.
God damn.
Like how excited?
We going with the whole.
Yeah, that's international.
We going with the whole that Hollywood. What part does Hollywood play in this selling a dream to women?
Oh my God, this is the perfect topic for you. Goddamn. Selling a top. Oh my God.
Selling the dream.
I don't think that Hollywood kind of grabbed a hold of the idea and rode with it. I think all that started with like back lifestyles of the rich and famous. You know what I'm saying?
Lifestyles. Oh, you talking about that?
Back in the day when we was younger, all we had was what's his name, Robin Leach.
How that selling
Well,
the dream
that's
for a man though?
Because you said selling dreams
For women.
because think about Robin Leach used to be like your window to millionaires and see the lifestyles of the rich and famous, and they wasn't really plugging women like that back then. They were showing men, rich men, and how they live. But listen,
Yeah,
so
because
them rich
you going
them
no.
rich men had wives. Listen,
No, you supposed to stop your friend when he
But
drinking,
Hollywood-
driving
Hollywood
drunk.
just kinda, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Hollywood really.
He had Goose and Hennessy, so I think just,
Oh God!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, good night.
You too, sir. Introduce yourself.
this is international. my first time on Stezo Radio. Like to thank everybody for having me.
So we're gonna try this again. We trying to say how did Hollywood? No, because I don't think you heard it. How has Hollywood influenced women with this whole perfect man, looking for a perfect man?
You talking about like the Michael Eli shit?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Morris Chestnut.
Well,
No, that type
that's
of shit.
my man's right there.
Man, no. That's some bullshit. Them niggas really don't even exist like that.
you don't think
That's
so?
Because Hollywood, it gives off this fake. He's got to have abs. He's got to have a beard. I can't even grow a fucking beard. I'm almost 40 and I just can't get no facial hair. But he's got to have those two. He's got to have the perfect car, the perfect credit. You know, the images of what society is supposed to make us think is the perfect woman or man. When each individual was separate. Like you like red, he likes blue. You like little, you like big. Why should society or Hollywood and the media tell us what we should like?
Okay, I mean that sounds good, but let's be real. Hollywood make billions of dollars off these movies, so you got to have a following to make this money.
I mean, because in reality fucking sucks. Like, no bullshit. Like, life itself, nothing ever goes the way it's supposed to go. So they know exactly what's going wrong, and they show you everything that go right, and that's how they sell you that shit. Like, you got this image.
Well, like Tyler,
They selling you. It's fake. It's definitely
like Tyler
hope.
Perry. Tyler Perry.
Stay putting motherfucking.
Tyler Perry is the king of
What's
sell
that
you a
nigga's
dream.
name? Wait a minute. What's the nigga's name? The light skinned nigga.
Which one?
with the
Shamar
eye.
Moore?
Shamar Moore. So they gave this nigga cornrows.
Right. God dang.
You knew that shit was glued to his head. Come on, man.
But all Tyler Perry wigs be bogus.
They gave
Even when
Shamar
they gave
Moore a
him
hammer. Like, that nigga ain't fixing nothing.
But that didn't stop Hollywood from making him make another movie. Is what I'm saying. We can crack all the jokes we want about Tyler Perry, but How many Tyler Perry movies has it been?
But let me offer this bit of information. I'm gonna just do a survey. Answer this at will. We going live yet? We ain't went live? Okay. When it come time for them movies to come out, how do you see them? Your girl be like, take me to the show. I want to go see Tyler Perry.
Right.
Ain't no niggas looking for them Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah, it is.
Who?
I want to see one.
Shit.
You going to see it? You going to see Madea, bro?
Bro, when I first was put on to that, I want to see that shit in plays, bro.
Okay, that's different. That play shit.
Yeah.
At the time, Tyler Perry got on.
That
it
shit was
popular.
popular. Yeah.
Real popular. So yeah, we're going to see a black play. We promoting a black man. As soon as that shit went to the movies, though, that shit got so watered down and diluted.
Oh yeah, I agree with you, man.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to
thing
run
is-
to Tyler Perry movies.
The thing is, don't get me wrong, I'm not a TP fan. But he has a market for that. He has a market for those books. And so therefore, it's people that can kind of equate to his style of writing, his simplistic style of writing, which I ain't no fan of that bullshit, but to each his own.
Right.
So it is a market and a lane for each of it. Again, he's found his niche, just like Hollywood's found their niche with the whole, show women that this guy is this, or show women, because these basically are chick flicks. You get your friends and your girlfriends and you go see this. Because at some point we know a man don't want to see this bullshit with us. So let me call my
50
girl.
Shades of Grey.
Oh, so you do know we don't want to see that shit. You still dragging motherfuckers to the
I'm not dragging. I ain't going myself. Because I'm just like, man, I ain't saying. I've seen enough to know how this story fucking ends.
You want to know the funny
You know
part
what I'm
about it,
saying?
though? On the flip side of it, from a guy perspective, a lot of the movies you see about women, they are always the victim. Like, remember Deliver Us from Evil with Gabrielle Union?
Yeah.
They made her seem like a bitch, and she was losing because she worked so hard, she didn't have time for a man. And then you got Think Like a Man. All them women were successful, but they still couldn't have no man. It just seemed like they give women a handicap with every one of them movies.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time. There's never really the she walk in the room and you can see strength and motherfucking confidence when she come in and she win the whole movie.
But
you
know what's
never
crazy?
see a movie like that about a woman.
The woman. Yeah. Think about. I watched it today. Boomerang.
Yeah.
Look at how they treated her. They treated her like a fucking trophy. You talking about Robin Givens?
Yeah.
But she had the confidence you talking
She
about.
had the confidence you was talking about.
But
Eddie Murphy did this to the blankets when she left.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
nigga felt violated. Like,
She actually had the
took
confidence,
my
though.
manhood. She did. But that was a movie back in early 91 or some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had, what was it? Players? What was it? Think Like a Player? What was it?
I ain't never
With
heard of
Bill
that.
Bellamy?
Yeah. How to be a player.
How to be a player.
How to be a player. Think like a player.
Running movies together.
Yeah, right. I'm like,
Nigga, I'm ancient.
Think like a player while you drinking your juice and shit.
I'm ancient. I'm ancient as hell when you know that shit.
So why don't Hollywood sell the same thing for men?
I don't know. That's
They
kinda
do.
why I
You
thought-
all my
They
band.
do.
What you
Like
mean?
what?
They sell y'all action movies. It's the same goddamn action in all these movies.
Like-
y'all.
like-
Saving the girl?
Like I just told him today when we was watching Velocity.
Gang,
I was like,
shoot
what is
'em
this
up.
hot chick doing
It's
fixing a car? She don't know how to fix a car, but I want to watch it because
She a hot chick in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he told me she actually fixed
There
the
is
car.
a hot chick on every one of them car shows. They got
Yeah.
a whole channel about cars.
But what?
Every show has
How
a hot
does
chick on
Hollywood push like love on men though? Like he out pursuing his.
Oh, they don't push. I didn't
yeah,
never
yeah.
say they push
Yeah.
love on men.
Yeah,
They ain't
no.
pushing that shit.
I don't
They
see
sell
that.
it to women and they
They-
push it on us.
Yeah,
They use them as a window.
because they know that if we want to go to the show, y'all want some pussy, y'all got to take us to the show. There you go.
That's how they
Supply
get
and
our money.
demand.
She hit that. She woke that game.
Supply and demand.
That's two money.
Two monies.
That's one.
Two monies.
That's two monies.
Two money.
So is it safe to say it's not Hollywood's fault then?
It is.
It's
It's life's fault.
I don't understand how it's Hollywood's
It's
fault.
life's fault. I mean, Hollywood just seemed, like I said, they seen some shit and ran with it. Like, hey, look,
I blame
a
that.
product.
That shit go all the way back to when fucking kids are young. Disney fucks it up in the beginning. This princess fairy tale life, and that shit
Yeah, so
sticks with women as they get older.
Yeah,
You
I
get
would.
all your
I
cookies.
agree.
You get
I
your-
would blame more on Disney.
Yeah,
On
Me
fairy
personally.
tales.
Your
Yeah,
mama
fairy
got you some
tale.
cookies in your lunchbox and you give them to the girl that you think is cute, and
I
then
ain't
like
do
the
that
next
shit.
day and shit, she get that cookie to another nigga, you be like, what the fuck? And they start with that. They just start
His
right
ass
there.
start.
What Disney movie is this?
Ancient Kirk. Got
I don't know. I ain't never seen that Disney movie.
Right.
That must be Pixar. That's not like a Pixar movie right there.
That's
That's
DreamWorks.
like you watch Lady in the Tramp. You seen them chef some fucking spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, that's what you supposed to do with the woman you love. And then you get her your cookie, and then next day she get that same cookie to another nigga. You be like, that's my
To the
cookie.
little boy that pushed her down.
Right. It's,
Well, that man
they
found
always
love
like the
then.
ones-
That man found love. You just
Hey,
did.
but it's all. It's I know what you're finna
always
say.
the ones
They
that-
always like the guys that treat them bad.
Yeah,
The
they
dude
do.
that beat them up. That's the one.
Okay, you know, I'm glad y'all brought that up. Let's switch topic. Do y'all really believe that
I don't believe it.
that women love the men that treat them like shit?
Good guys finish last, bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I don't either.
Bro,
don't
I've
really-
seen it too many times.
I don't know.
Now I don't know if it's because her
No.
mama did it and her grandmama did it. It's like a
No.
learned process.
Maybe that.
She get her pennies.
No. No.
But then, so
Hold on, Angel, hold on. Go ahead, Nola, finish.
I know, and I know a lot of women. They don't want no motherfucker treating them bad. Don't nobody want that bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Who
Some-
do y'all
some-
know
some-
want
No,
that?
I'm not saying they go out looking like, oh, he gonna treat me like shit. I want him. But when the dudes do it, it's like he in there so tight they never leave him.
What is he doing? Doing
he-
what?
He have the money, the fame,
It's
give her
something.
that lifestyle that she wants. She won't get
And
with
she
a
stay.
nigga like us
that's
that will
that wait
treat
to
her.
exhale shit.
Yeah.
You end up, the only way she gonna get away from that nigga is dump all his clothes in the car and set that shit on fire.
Yeah.
But if she got the money and the fame, isn't she? I mean, she's pretty much trading that off. Not too many of us gonna give up the good to take a chance with the new.
Then she's delivered us from evil where she's successful with all the money and has no man.
No, we saying, you know, she's picking this bad guy. Because when y'all say that, it sounds like y'all saying these nice guys approach him, but then the thug come up, smack them on their
Right.
fucking head.
Right.
That's who they
usually
want.
do. I mean, that's why they say
That's a metaphor, but that's kind of high.
they say
Yeah.
good
No,
girls
yeah.
like good girls like
Fuck
bad
y'all
guys,
hanging
bro.
out.
Come on, man.
I know
you
some-
know that.
I,
know
I
some
work in a
top
bar,
grade
so I
women.
see it all the time.
I know
And
you
how
go.
old are the
There you
motherfuckers
go.
at this bar you work in? Let's
That's true.
okay. All right.
So how old are they though?
They young, right?
Yeah.
What was this
24,
at my house?
25, 26, 27?
Yeah. You don't know no fucking better. An idiot at that age.
But I just want
But nobody looks for that. Nobody picks the bad guy
Right, you
on
kinda
purpose.
just running.
If
you know what I'm saying?
and the bad guy just don't say, "Hey, I'm a bad guy,"
Yeah,
right?
but-
Like you said, walk up and beat you
So you
down
tell
and spit
me
on you and
you
be
don't
like,
have
"Yeah,
no
that's what I'm going with."
Wait a minute.
That has ever been with a guy, and you know this dude ain't shit. You know he ain't shit, and she's sticking in there like, I'm gonna change his ass. I'm not giving up on him. You had no friends that ever did
I've
that.
known people like that, but again, it's not. She didn't go into the situation
Right.
like,
No, I
"Oh,
know,
he's bad," or
but when you see that though, why won't you leave?
That ain't got nothing to do with being bad. That's got something to do with a lot of times women don't want to be alone. They don't know how to be alone. They don't know how to not be with this motherfucker.
So they settle.
Right.
So
And the good guys in the friend zone.
I bet you for every one of them friends that you say you know that had that nigga like that, it was another nigga that came either after him or before him. He's like, you should have been with that nigga Eugene. Eugene worked hard. He take care of his kids. Girl, his name's Eugene though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's great.
women pick
well, that
themselves
is
like
that is an old name, but
right.
But I, think
I can't say that. I can't always.
Oh man,
These is
I can't-
30. Look, these
I
is
can't always
40
say
young
that
women.
though. I
No,
can't say that's the
they not.
situation.
They
I
be
can't say
taking
like,
that
"Oh,
same
dude, you
baby
had
daddy
before
for
was
10 years.
better."
That's not.
I can't say that.
That's I'm gonna say that's a little
The
different.
baby daddy.
Yeah, because they
no,
they
bad,
probably
bad.
chasing a family type of thing with
yeah,
that baby.
that
daddy.
dream of the whole
The,
one
right,
household.
the one house, this my baby daddy type thing. But as far as
So why
I
you
don't
gotta-
believe women in their 30s and 40s is going out looking for the nigga that's a known street nigga. I had a guy, not this summer, last summer,
You sure?
that came up, handsome cat, handsome in
You
the
should say
bar.
handsome cat.
Handsome cat.
Hold up.
Okay, I want to hear this story. I want to hear this
Did you
story.
say not this summer?
No,
Not this past
last
summer
last summer.
of
Not
2015.
2016, 2015.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
All right,
And,
she fucked me over with that.
You know she like 55.
Right. So we were we exchanged numbers. We met and we exchanged numbers or whatever. And he was like, I just want to let you know. He was like, I'm a street guy. I was like, and I just want to let you know that that's not going to work for me. So it's going to be our last conversation.
Okay.
And that was that. He never, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you expect me to do with that, but you know.
Like that nigga laid out his cards out.
He did.
Yeah.
Like,
He did.
Hold him or fold him, goddammit.
Right. Now, granted, I'd seen him in the place a few weeks later, and maybe that shit worked with Lil Mama, but it wasn't gonna work with me. So,
and fellas, what do y'all call a good guy?
You know,
They don't
right, because I know some niggas that work that will fold your ass up.
Good guy?
Hell yeah, they
Every
good.
nigga but me.
Wait, what?
That's what
You're
I
not
call
a good guy?
Hell no, I ain't no good guy.
Well, we're not gonna argue with you.
I refrain sometimes from being.
we ran in the same.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Right, but again, okay. So if you ain't shit, and then Chef saying he ain't
so
shit,
who's the good guy?
how do y'all know who good guys are?
No,
So
we
'cause I
got some good
you know
guys
what?
as homies.
Just like it's some girls, some women out here, and I was trying to get to that shit. Just like it's some women out here that's with some no good ass niggas, there's some niggas out here that's with some no good bitches. Like
That's
not
just-
to the point, but not to the point where that chick is out stepping out on him or fucking around on him or spending up all this money. But
So-
just to the point where she may be verbally fucking abusive or, you know what I'm saying, never supportive.
You ain't
Or,
gotta put my family out there like this.
So what is a bad guy then? If you're not a good guy, then what is a
the
bad
bad guy is the motherfucker who don't do shit all year. He don't work. He don't do shit. He hustle in the streets all year. Don't spend no money on you or the kids. And come tax time, you like, man, how much you finna give me out these taxes? That's the bad guy.
Okay, so what makes you a bad guy?
What makes me a bad guy is
Because
because I'm like an addict. No, because I'm like an addict. You know, if you drink or you do drugs for a long time, when you finally stop, every day is a struggle to maintain the sobriety.
Yeah.
Every day is a struggle for me to be a stand-up nigga. Every day.
I think that's just people, period.
No, everybody ain't got it like me. Them stories I tell you, I be wanting to get back out here. You understand what I'm saying?
It's a little late for that. I'm gonna need you to let that
Nah,
dream
too late
go.
for that. I ain't in my 55.
And he's
finna be a black
55.
No. I ain't never too late.
Yeah,
I can walk away right now, go give me a studio.
I just want to be petty and point out. I just want to be
right back out there.
I just want to be petty and point out that y'all still ain't telling me what a bad guy is.
I did kind of break down a bad guy scenario. You know what I'm saying? The bad guy is the nigga that's out here actually getting money and not taking care of his business. As far as they got the baby mama out here struggling over daycare or trying to pick his kids up from school with got grandma doing all the work. You know what I'm saying? Just like not being a man.
A motherfucker who you know keep a pocket full of money. His kids go without. Or a motherfucker who ain't finna help with shit at the crib and the chick he living with, she struggling. There's just some fucked up dudes out here.
Type of
bro.
motherfucker that's the
Them bad
police
dudes.
and shit around here stalking his BM. She can't even get on with her life. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but she not dating him. We talking about the bad guys you dating.
I'm just
Y'all
saying,
told me
like,
that women be with
what y'all call that? What
women
y'all call
women
that
run
nigga,
after these bad guys, these bad boys. I'm trying to get a understanding of these bad boys they running after.
And wasn't that the definition you use? A fuck boy, you just come in your life and fuck shit up? That's the bad guy.
But
So
give
if I
me
have to sum it up, that's it right there. The fuck boy. Come in your life, fuck it up, slide back out. Come right back when shit good.
and you saying women are purposely going after
going
these type of
after
dudes?
No, they comfortable with them
They
type
come,
of niggas.
yeah.
No.
They know they
They
dealing
let
with a
that.
fuck
They
boy and
let that. They have the hope, like you say, Hollywood is selling hope. Women are buying that hope in them niggas. Like, I hope that one day he's gonna change. I hope that one day he's gonna be different.
But he didn't present himself that way.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But how many times we done had, as the guys down here, we done had this conversation about women and their expectations. Some women, not all, but some women see a potential in you, and they maintain that thought that one day you could be what I expect
I was
out of
just
you, or
about
what
to say that.
I see your potential to be what I want you to be. But that nigga never signed up for that shit or never even brought that shit to light to say that I want to be what you want me to be.
So he could have been a bad guy.
And it flips over like exactly, but it flips the same way.
I worked in the club. I hadn't heard chicks be like, I'm digging him. I know he ain't shit. I'm gonna fuck with him anyway.
I'm gonna fuck with
I
him
know
anyway.
he ain't shit.
I could
I
change
done
his
heard
mind.
that shit said a million times.
Just like y'all had the conversation about.
But okay, wait a minute, cause see, I've heard people say that too. Like, I'm a fuck with him, but that does not mean that she's gonna take him
be
home,
with him, right.
introduce him to the kids and her mama, and
She
make
just wanna
wedding
fuck
plans.
with that nigga.
Yeah, she just go waste a little time and slide out, as he say.
They don't always happen that way, though. I know what you're saying, but it don't always happen that way.
I mean, true.
But why deal with that type of shit? I mean, even a motherfucker, why even fuck with that type of shit?
Because sometimes, just like, women are not always looking for a relationship. Just like women are not always looking for a relationship.
But there's plenty dudes out here that's like about something that y'all can like just fuck with. Why just fuck with a dude you know he's a fuck boy?
No.
You fuck,
That's
it's
what
a
we
possibility.
just said. We don't. Women. A lot of times, women don't know going in the door that this nigga.
I'm saying, but in the instances that they do, and you know it's a potential that this motherfucker may knock you up. And that's usually how it happens. He got you pregnant now. Now you finna have a baby with this nothing ass nigga that you knew was nothing. And then you pissed off to my men ain't shit.
All right, again, Stezo Petty. So, fellas, y'all never fucked with a girl you knew wasn't shit, but still fucked with her?
We talking about women right now.
I'm just saying.
Who fuck saying shit?
I don't know you like that.
Shade
I'm a
tree
fan.
nigga.
I'm a fan of you, but I ain't like been in your house. I don't see how you keep your dishes, goddamn.
But I'm just
All
saying.
that comes into play.
I'm just saying, y'all have fucked with women y'all knew wasn't shit, because I done heard the stories. And y'all continue to fuck with them. How come women don't get the same?
Right. Well, we don't get the same.
Women supposed to make better choices.
No.
Why?
We human.
Why?
Because all we do is think with our dicks.
Yeah, y'all don't think with y'all
Yeah.
vaginas and shit.
But if we see a guy we know he ain't shit, and we like, we gonna fuck with him, we about thinking with our vagina.
So let me ask you this.
That's
Why?
about what it is.
Why are you fucking with him
What?
again?
I can't. I'm
done gave
I'm a
us
little
that
bit
dick.
perturbed right now.
Wait a minute. What got you?
No, the problem is, why are you all from 1920?
Right, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Like, come on now.
1920.
Like, you all sound like men
That's-
from 1900, where women don't like sex, they just do it because they do it for the man. That's not
the
true.
image of the. That's what I want to think when I decide to settle down.
So you lying to yourself.
Right.
Nowadays, you have to lie.
So
Yes.
just ask us to lie to
I
you.
need to burst some chivalry down here.
Yes, you
So
lying
ask
to
us,
yourself.
Wait,
and
time
ask
out,
us
time
to
out.
lie to you.
Time out. Steve, you don't lie to yourself?
Yes, but I admit it.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
You know what I'm
That way
saying?
you ain't going too Stezo Petty.
No, I'm just saying.
I just wondered because you made it seem like you were separate from that.
So then, what's the point? What's the point of even dealing with somebody on a serious level? Then you
No,
lying to yourself.
what I'm saying is y'all gave me points about women fucking with these dudes who no good, and they know they ain't no good, but they getting some out of it. It's the same as when we fuck with women we know ain't about shit, but we getting some out of it.
Women ain't supposed to do that shit.
Which
Why
says
not?
who?
Why not?
Says who?
Right. Said that
Women ain't supposed.
Right? Why they supposed to do
shit.
that?
They people,
Again,
man.
why can
They
you
human
want
beings.
sex and women can't?
Yeah.
You know what?
I try to think of women as
To
being
be-
pure. That's
yeah,
why.
yeah,
You
we-
know what I
we
mean?
have
I try
a-
to keep this.
Keep that
certain
to
line
keep
of
that to
thinking.
babies and young children.
See, what we be fucking
So
up
I
though,
just-
Chef,
when
is
I'm
that
outside-
we keep that 1900s mentality. We, you know what I'm saying, that wholesome women
try
are
to
wholesome.
hope.
We try to hold on
Yeah.
to that shit. We looking for that because we hope it's still out here.
But I don't. Okay, again, I'm lost then. Because how do y'all think that when y'all say all these women be on bullshit? So what are y'all holding on to?
Because back to the original topic.
Contradiction.
Because on the other end of the topic, like, you know, all of them, not every last one of them. Like, I've learned this from sitting down here with y'all. Like, every last one of y'all ain't on bullshit, but the majority stank. Goddamn it. All right.
Because you know the majority of women.
I fucked out of my motherfucking potential life that I live
Potential.
and the potential
Let
that I
me-
have to live some more.
Let me
Two of
ask you
us,
this.
yeah.
I got a question.
Okay, what's
But
your
it's all
question
about where
though?
we shop at, though.
That's true.
I got
We
a
in the
question.
wrong environment.
No, it ain't that. What the fuck are you sending out in the universe that you keep running into raggedy ass bitches?
Ooh.
It's you, nigga.
Wait a
It's you.
Well, she just said you was getting raggedy bitches. She just said you was getting raggedy bitches. So is that raggedy bitches
Say it
meeting
again.
matching your
Nah,
raggedy
I just-
dick?
You know what? To be honest with you, I'm a miserable motherfucker. And I just be looking to have fun.
Wait, miserable, bro.
I be looking to have fun.
But I'm okay. So if you're looking to have fun, the chick at the club that see
I didn't
the
say what he said.
no, but I'm just saying it. Like she looking to have
You under
fun.
the bus. Yeah.
She trying to get a couple of bills paid. You know,
See, that ain't fun, motherfucker.
for her it is.
Shit. That ain't what I'm on, though.
For her it's extra fun not paying that credit card bill that
I'm trying
month.
to find the motherfuckers that don't know no better. When I'm out here in these streets,
That's
I'm
what
trying
you
to
be
find them dummies.
Nah, so the problem
And
is
that's why he
Oblivious
found
to
the
the world.
motherfuckers who ain't shit.
you all have a problem with making a difference, finding the difference in between the two. Clearly, you want to keep women
Y'all
pure.
had this shit.
No, you want to keep women pure and think that they don't look for sex because one day you want to be with a woman. You don't want to think that, oh, back in her younger
Don't say
days.
it like that. One day I want to be with that shit don't even sound right. Wait a minute. I'm always with a woman. Fuck you mean? One day I want to be with a woman.
One day you want to be with a woman.
I want to settle down with one.
Settle down with a woman. And you want to sit here and think that she just came straight out of a soft Charmin tissue cloud and she ain't never been touched.
That's the name of this episode.
South Charmin tissue cloud.
Is that what it is, Shell?
I'm hoping there's a batch of them women out there. Yeah,
But she probably done hit her whole face.
I'm hoping not. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping.
You don't have to know about all of it, but I mean,
man, see, there you
like
go.
you and your 55 are coming up on your 55.
I'm gonna continue to be contradictory.
2 years
I
older than your
want a woman
stinking,
who
man.
got her hoe out the way.
No, I don't.
That means she learned some things. She learned some things that's gonna
fuck
keep
that.
me
We learned
around.
that shit at the crib.
Oh no.
She done learned some shit gonna
I
keep
ain't
me
got time
around.
for that.
See, you still in high school. You looking, you
Right,
This is
right.
again, you in a Disney movie.
Saying that shit in high school.
I got too many
man.
gray hairs for that shit, bro.
You looking for
don't.
something that is
Shit, I done dealt with too many knuckleheads. Goddamn it.
So when I first came
I
down
want a
here,
motherfucker who
there was a
young
question. The question that came up was, is there a such thing as a perfect man? And then honestly, as we sitting here, I thought about it. I think a perfect man,
It's something like me.
Finish.
animated.
I think a perfect man is very understanding of your life as a woman. You know what I'm saying? You've been through some things that you didn't feel too comfortable with in your life, but you overcame, right? You've been through some shit that you wasn't too comfortable in your life, but you overcame, made you a better person, right? I'm supposed to be able to sit down and listen to your story and be understanding of it. All the dicks you just sucked, and the one time you let him put it in your ass.
Wait a
and
minute.
you might have.
Am I telling you this?
I hope so.
Are we a couple?
Oh no, boo! I ain't telling you that.
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell me
But
all
it's
your
so
ass
Right, I ain't got
This is the secret, though. As soon as you let me do it, you telling it all. You ain't just let me do it. I ain't the first time.
Right.
Fuck that.
See,
And then okay, so we got
See,
Right, I'm lost
Fantasy
again.
Island over here,
That's-
and then we just got you got low self-esteem. If you think that,
I got low self-esteem because I can accept that you had some hoe in you at one
you have low self-esteem because at the end of the day, you don't believe that if somebody's telling you like, well, this is okay, maybe she's got 2 kids and she's like, this is the first time I had sex. Okay, don't believe that.
Right.
But you talking about doing some extra new stuff, and she said this the first time she was saving this for someone. Oh no, that can't be the case. You don't feel that you that special somebody to anybody.
So then y'all
So you
agree with
giving
me
me the
then.
asshole
So y'all,
special?
so y'all,
I think so. Man, I'm still a virgin.
so y'all agree with me
You
then.
saving the
There's
asshole
a
for
possibility of
I
a
guess
woman
I
out
will.
there that's holding out.
Away, but that
Hold on.
It's all about that
You
weight.
get my
Say it again,
what we're
Shell.
saying.
No, don't backtrack.
I'm
Well,
not
no.
backtracking.
Say it again, Shell. Hold on. Say it again, Shell.
No, I'm not even fucking with that shit she
fuck in
said.
the ear if we get married.
Say it again, Shell.
Yeah.
It's a possibility that there is a woman out there that's holding out on that perfect guy. And I know a couple women who ain't never did shit.
What do you mean holding out? Holding out what?
Like she holding out that hoe side of her until she get her husband. She gonna bring that inner hoe out for him.
No, that bitch is boring. Fuck her. I'm just that
That
bitch is boring. That shit ain't out.
No, she's trying to tell y'all Jews right now.
Boring.
Now, like we said, there are women that have not done maybe the whole shebang, but we're not gonna sit here and act like there's some 40-some-year-old women out here,
I ain't in my 40s.
Hey, wait a minute. That what?
or close to 40-year-old women. Because okay, I don't know how old, what age you putting out in the universe. You worse than me now with this. I don't know what age you putting out here in the universe. Well,
He ain't 40 yet.
I'm not 40.
Who talking to him? Right. Come on, son.
Please, Shell, continue.
right. So like you gonna act like there's not a woman out here that's almost in her 40s. That's just like I said, just an angel. She's just not. It's just not.
It's out there. Y'all just don't believe it because.
Okay, well, you know what I've just learned,
what y'all
Chef?
been around.
Women got Hollywood to sell them dreams. You've made up your own dreams to sell yourself.
Ain't nobody gonna right. Well, I guess if you make up your own dreams and sell them to yourself, you'll never go broke, huh?
If you keep believing them motherfucking boring ass ladies, they boring asses.
They out there.
They reborn. They my grandma age. They reborn virgins.
Go down south.
Born again virgin.
There you go.
My wife gonna come from down south. Cause
I bet you she done had her whole face.
them chicks from down south can probably do it with their cousins.
Man.
Not to get it in the bush or something.
In the bush.
In the bush. Some bitches down south. Wow.
I don't know.
There's too many free clinics out there.
I'm from a small town, man.
See, I don't like this no more.
Like,
I don't like this no more.
You know what though? Like, I have been in relationships with some chicks that came off that boring aspect. Like the chick, they didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, still don't do shit.
What was your age though?
24, 25.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah, because I was dealing with chicks that they like my daughter's mother, man. Like right now, I still believe that she may have a little wholesome in her. Like, might be a little bit, because she done had some niggas that kind of, you know, scarred her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it's still some wholesome there. And the nigga that get a hold of her and like treat her the way she need to be treated is gonna get a gem. You know what I'm saying? But that's my baby mama. I'm gonna see something in her because she my baby mama. Because we talk and we, you know what I'm saying, we co-parent, and I see some of the traits that she teach my daughter. So, you know, her product shows you who she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just something
I was trying to hold on
to
to that image too until recently.
I mean,
she
hasn't showed me that yet. I feel you. She ain't showed me that yet. Like my son, mama.
I thought she would.
My son mother is a whore. Do you hear me? Like my older son, whore. Whore. I hope she do. Shit, that way I can call her, because I ain't never actually treated her like a whore, although I knew she was a whore.
Pew, pew, pew.
Shots is fired. Got that whore. Matter of fact, you want me to give her? I'm gonna do a Remy and give her your phone, the phone number. We'll call this bitch and tell her he said she was a whore. Whore.
So
your ass about to get subpoenaed.
Real shit.
House will go up 304. $304.
So we've pretty much learned that Hollywood sells dreams to women. Men, we kind of sell dreams to ourselves. Not a shot at Chev, because I think all men do.
Oh, well, just shoot at Chev, because I was just going to say Chev. But
How many times you heard a nigga say, "Now my woman, fuck out of here."
Exactly.
Your mama didn't suck some dick. Your grandmama sucked some dick.
Now, I done heard that, not my mama.
Not my mama.
Not my mama.
I heard that one.
How you get here, motherfucker? You know your dad.
But you know how that go. Nobody want to imagine their parents fucking.
Yeah, he has some.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just, let's be real. That's freaking disgusting.
Just like me. You settle down with you a good wholesome woman, but you keep you a couple, whatever out there in the world, man.
So you gonna get a good wholesome woman, but you're not gonna be a good wholesome man.
I am gonna take care of the crib. See, that's what shit got fucked up. That's what shit got fucked up.
Hey, did you see how serious this shit?
Nah, because at one point in time, it was men. They took care of the crib, and when they did when they walked out the door, it didn't matter, as long as the house was taken care of. That's why he was able to walk home and say, "You know what? This is my other son," and the family was accepting of the other son.
Ooh.
So you saying when women start getting money, basically, they take care of the house.
They got two. The Europeans have fucked up the minds. It wasn't like that.
Well, that road getting long. That road getting long.
Tribes, man. We motherfucking shared husbands. We descendants of that. You gonna clear up over there? That's what you gonna do.
I was on your team.
You know what? You could stay single
shit was right, man.
and bring home as many kids as you want to from as many different women as you want to, and you ain't got to worry about it.
I'm done making kids. I was just making a point.
I'm not.
Don't make no points then.
Go ahead.
I'm not understanding this whole. I want my wife wholesome, but I'm gonna fuck my hoes on the side. Can't you get a wholesome wife that's a freak too? Why that bitch got to be boring? That you got to go fuck a motherfucker
Whoever
on the
marries
side.
you's gonna get a wholesome wife that's a freak too. Everybody else ain't gonna get that lucky.
Nah, I want to know why you need all this extra on the side, and half the time y'all not handling business at home now.
That's your man.
That's your guy.
You by yourself. I handle my business.
So like Told her.
Said who?
Somebody told you something about business or something.
Now all of a
I am
sudden.
loyal as fuck. I ain't cheated on nobody in 2 decades. Alright? I would break up with your motherfucking ass first before I go out here fucking around.
You ain't cheated in 2 decades?
2 decades, my nigga. 2 decades.
Damn.
But ain't nobody in their 40s.
A decade and a half.
That's all I'm saying. Ain't nobody in their 40s.
Man, but it come with age. Like, you learn.
You say he's 12 years old. He counted his 12 years.
Right.
We wasn't shit at that age. I mean, when you start fucking?
Me?
Yeah.
1 decade ago.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
It make
What that got to do
everything
with
relative.
All this so-called ass you done get, but now you ain't motherfucking stepped out on the motherfucking 2 decades.
I wasn't in a
And
relationship.
they ain't 40.
Just like he said, you could be single and bring all these babies. I wasn't locking down with nobody like that. I'm just saying. Like like you said, we was talking about selling yourself a dream. I decided one day, okay, I found this chick. I'm gonna give this relationship thing a shot. I'm going to not pay any attention to her whorish ways. We're gonna go get a crib together. We're gonna lock down, buy some cars. We're gonna make some business moves, and I'm gonna test this relationship thing out.
So you knew
And
she
the
was
shit didn't
you
work.
knew she was a hoe?
Yes, I got her like that. I'm just saying. But I said, you know what? I can
Wait a
deal
minute.
Because listen.
No,
Listen,
dude.
listen.
You fucked up going in the door.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth, though.
gonna take-
I
You
feel the
so-
I
truth.
fucked up,
Let me ask
but
you a
I'm telling
question.
you the truth.
Are you a believer of making a hoe into a housewife?
No, I never intended on making her a housewife.
That's-
I said,
You
did.
You just said y'all was.
You just got a house and then some
You did.
cars.
And some cars and a business. And a
My
business.
wife, I didn't marry her, though.
Housewife. It don't-
I don't think you was
That's low self-esteem. I told y'all that.
Come out.
You just missing a piece of paper.
Right.
Come out.
When you
Yes.
live with somebody, you
That
married.
piece of, because I'm a wholesome ass 1900s ass nigga, that piece of paper mean a lot to me. That's why I don't give it away like that. I know niggas been married 2, 3, 4, 5 times to hoes. I ain't marrying no hoes.
You just gonna build with
But
it.
I can set some
You
bills.
gonna build with
I
her.
can
you
bet-
agree
hey,
Build your life with
I
her.
still have shit
you ain't
right
gonna
now
marry.
that I got from that, bro.
Yeah, I'm
just
lost.
saying.
right? He ain't finna marry.
And he's not just talking about building,
Yeah,
like
what I said.
living in the building. He's talking about building where you gotta go to court and legally separate shit. Like you get this part, you gotta pay this much.
When you got the mindset that you gonna leave with what you
fucked up
came
again,
with,
dog.
you tell that brown take you and everything you came with, and you get the fuck on.
Hey, what?
If we done build
It
together,
happened. What you talking about?
Hey,
It happened.
Nothing else goes in his cup tonight.
Yeah.
He's done.
Just because y'all don't live my life.
The C in AC is for contradiction.
Don't nobody live this shit like I live.
For tonight.
So I just
Don't
live it.
nobody live this life like I live.
But I done one thing
you
I
need
tell
to
you.
stop living it.
I done pulled up on you. I deal with whoever I'm dealing with accordingly. If I know that I'm dealing with a nothing, that's what she is. Nothing. She's not.
Let me ask y'all this: what
I
equates?
interrupted him when he was talking.
Now stop interrupting me when I'm talking.
Oh, Remy. We got Remy here, but he ain't here, so he is here.
How are you equating?
Nothing.
Yeah. What
I didn't-
constitutes a woman being
I didn't see
nothing?
her.
That's
No.
because I was gonna ask
I didn't see her
that
as
question.
nothing because she was a host. She was a producer.
I'm sorry, hold on. Y'all been hogging the show. International, I know you sitting back like, what the fuck? But you want to answer this?
His mind is blown right now. He don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
This
How I? Yeah, let me get one beer. how I
He don't even drink.
equate a nothing ass woman is I give you the chance, you get the benefit of the doubt the first few times around. If I give you all my attention, but you're still on your phone, you get those late night texts,
Take your time.
you disappear. You know,
Like you text me,
Right.
but I don't text you back for 5 hours.
In the 5 hours we spent together, your phone was glued to your hand. You might not be
Right,
on it, but it was
right.
in your hand.
Right.
And when I see you at work, it's in your hand. But when you
But when
I'm
you
not with
text,
you,
you'll
you disappear.
right.
Like I said, I give you a few chances. Maybe today was busy. Maybe you just didn't want to be bothered, or you left it died or something. But after a few chances, that
Raindrop.
disappearing.
She a thought.
Yeah.
So you early. You not gonna build with him and get a house and all that. You early with yours.
I am the king of trick off, but that I'm not going there.
That's what I'm saying. So you early with the cutoff.
Like my ex girl.
Your trick off is just dinners and movies.
My ex girl, our third date was.
Hold on. Let the guests
We
talk.
gonna talk with the show over.
My ex girl.
That shit over.
Our third date was in Miami.
Okay.
It was supposed to be our first date, but she's like, "Nigga, I don't know you. I'm not about to go to Miami with you." So I got 2 dates out of her before we flew. So
Okay.
Like, you trust me?
Look at you.
But
How old are you?
He right there with us.
yeah.
So you late 30s, early 40s, around that age. You can say your age.
I ain't got as many decades as
We don't know how old
Nobody
he
got
is.
as many decades as
We don't
ancient.
know.
Ancient and Grandpa from the Boondocks ages. Everybody's still wondering how old they really are. Mm-hmm. For real.
So you in your 30s?
yeah. But yeah, I went extreme because I wanted more from that one. It worked out well. It just a few
Right.
things at the end could have been avoided, but we still dealing.
Right.
Still dealing. But there's other ones that I've dealt with that. Oh, I want to go out, take me out to dinner, and then she disappears. And I put up with it because I just want to fuck. Mm-hmm. Because now that's all it is. So it's not the first night you went to somewhere nice because I'm gonna show you what the last niggas didn't show you. They took you to Cheesecake and Applebee's. I'm gonna take you to Gibson's and Hugo.
Go to folk. Ooh.
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna get the ass a little bit sooner.
You work like me, though.
Right.
Smart man.
So you start disappearing. You start being on bullshit. Now you didn't drop down to like, hey, I got a lot of shit to do. We got a lot of shit to do. Let's hit this Chipotle real quick. We about to hit this Chipotle real quick because I gotta go to work.
This shop with egg rolls.
And it just fizzles out then.
Gotcha.
Okay, makes sense. That does make sense.
See, even the quiet dudes ain't shit.
I ain't shit to
Moral of the
certain
story.
people.
I feel you.
I got some that will say like the ones
She can already pick
the
you
ones
apart.
that did make the cut have all told me, unfortunately, whatever reasons we broke up for, the next guy is nothing.
Compared to you.
The one was just with earlier.
Oh, they dated
she
him.
said whoever come after me,
You got a tough act to
yeah.
follow.
She said I set the bar too high.
But see, that's how it's supposed
Okay.
to be. But is that's somebody you're dealing with like consistently, though, right?
It was, yeah. I mean, trying to work to make it better.
Can you analyze him? I mean, you didn't.
I'm talking to Sam Nicky.
I got fucking dreams. He got low self-esteem. What is his problem?
You ain't said nothing as wild as you two yet. You know what I'm saying?
I got some shit.
Oh, well,
ain't been that long.
right.
I ain't
See,
been
well,
that long.
pass him one of them beers so he can get some truth flowing through him then. And then I will. I'm not going to discriminate.
I just wanted to make sure. Shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because this is what this podcast is about. Truth telling.
What's
You know?
his problem?
He just, he
I'm
just sit there.
petty and anal at the same damn time.
Oh,
For real. My problems is too much to list.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, I admit my problem. I know I'm fucked up.
Right, see, we don't even-
self-esteem. I'm a powerful figure in my circle, and I got slow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, that touched the nerve. Those self-esteem touched the nerve. Look
Hey,
at
man,
that.
hey.
He back to the bottle.
I got to discredit.
You're going to find the answers in the bottom of that bottle. Go ahead.
No, he needs to just leave that,
Oh, James.
need to leave that,
Jameson should be asleep at home.
leave that, circle alone. Talking about you are the powerful one in the circle.
I used to like you.
I never did.
I still like you.
I mean, that's because she was shutting up. Now the more she talks, depreciates her value more and more.
Now I'm a car. It's okay.
Plateau.
Okay, so let's go over what we've learned tonight. We've learned Hollywood is the cause, and especially Disney, on women falling this fake romantic love thing. Men don't need Hollywood to do that. We kind of do it to ourselves on how we see women, you know.
Why that is, we might need to address that.
But this is what's confusing me. If we see women that way, why are we so hard on women?
Because we don't like men.
Nah,
Critical
I
of women
I
because
think-
we ain't gay.
I think men look at women a little bit, because everybody got a high view of their mother. You know what I mean? So I'm naturally gonna look at women that same way.
So it's that Freud mentality. Could be.
Marry your mother.
Yeah, he marry your mama. That just sounds so perverted.
My old lady to cut grass sometimes. My mama stayed cutting grass. That was her outlet. My old lady ain't touching her mama.
See, you ain't marrying your mama.
Okay, Nola, why are you making this confused face right now?
I'm
Take your time.
Men gain their perception of the first woman. My perception of women was my mom. Until I started dealing with women, that's when I started saying like, damn, all women ain't built like that. You know what I mean? That's when I started learning. But originally,
and let me tell y'all something.
my view was my mama.
Your perceptions of your mothers are because you are their kids.
Of course.
You
That's
just
it.
believe
Diluted.
your daddy's probably was like, that motherfucker ain't shit too at some point. Because she was still a woman and she got on his fucking nerves and she want to suck his dick and she gossiped with her fucking friends just like the rest of the hoes.
And she
that
cheated
y'all
on
fucking-
him.
Exactly. It's just that y'all wear,
I knew my
we
mother
as
was cheating on my father
children,
before my father.
right, we as children, we wear blinders to our
Yeah.
Come
parents
home.
because
and
they're
his kind in the drive.
Right.
our superheroes. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm
Say it again, Nola.
because our parents are our first, they're our superheroes. They're our heroes in our eyes. But until I think it's easier for women because we have to step outside the box. We go out first and we kind of understand that even though this is our mother and we love her, she's still a fucking woman.
You see her vulnerabilities?
We see everything. We see that she still can be jealous. She still can be judgmental. And we're not looking at it as it's coming from a nurturing place. We kind of at some point start to look at it as it's coming from a place where she just being a fucking bitch. Whereas y'all kind of don't ever see that with y'all mothers. I don't know if it's the whole boys and mommy thing.
Yeah, I think it's
Maybe a nurturing thing for sons and
or
their
whatever.
mothers.
I don't know when my mama
So-
being a bitch.
Yeah, I remember mine was my
I
stepmother.
plenty of
So,
times I seen my mom be a bitch towards me, my brother, and my old man. Like, straight bitch. And there was no denying it. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of her persona. That's part of her characteristic. But that taught me to recognize bitch when I see it, though.
I ain't go through that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't hold no blows. Like, when she was in a bitchy mood, she was in a bitchy mood.
And then she had 2 boys.
My stepfather was a boy. Yeah, she had 3 boys.
She had 3 boys.
Flat out. But, I
So-
mean...
Yeah, but I'm gonna be Stezo Patty. I
You
got.
always got to announce it like we don't know.
Because when I said y'all gonna say, boy, you petty as hell. But
This was still gonna say.
just a simple example. Your mom can call you. She could be in the wrong. I mean, she can tell you something just happened, and you can be like, in your mind, if this wasn't my mother, she'd be in the wrong. And then she say, and then he hit me. You don't hear shit else she said. As a
But,
son,
right.
you finna whoop whoever the fuck just touched your mama ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a wrap.
Say, what did you hear?
Exactly.
That's it.
But now, if it was a female friend and that same story, you're gonna be like, I hope you learned something from this because that's not your mama. You get what I'm saying? So I think we as sons, we do kind of covet moms to a certain point.
See, on that same note, though, my mama wouldn't call me and say, that wouldn't end the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Then he hit me. So after I shot him, you know what I'm saying? I need some place to hide with mama, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama ain't like that. Like,
Well, if she couldn't get to the gun.
ain't no such thing.
See, like my mama wasn't. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck y'all was doing. My mama wasn't like that shit. My mama was like, I can't even just. She was different. Like
She
even
was
my
like,
aunties,
like
she
that
was
angel.
different than that shit. You know what I mean? Because it's my mama. I never even heard my mama cuss. You know what I mean? I didn't live like that.
So let me
My
ask you-
father was a wild motherfucker.
Right, so let me.
But my mother was the 100% opposite.
This is one of the greatest. Like, me and my old lady had this conversation earlier today about opposites attract. You know what I'm saying? But the trick, I think, a perfect relationship is when those roles, the polarities kind of change. So where we both might be wild and we might be 50-50 wild and 50-50 calm. When I'm calm, she wilding the fuck out, and when I'm wilding out, she calm. We ain't never supposed to be on the same polarity at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I think that makes for a perfect relationship.
Yeah, the balance.
The balance.
It could.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if you got one that's calm all the time and one that's wilding all the time, then the shit's gonna always be you know, it's always gonna be
kind of volatile,
fighting and volatile, right? It's always gonna be kind of a force trying to, you know, attract but also repelling at the same time. But when y'all can change polarities and do different shit at different times and compare and contrast each other, that's when it work out the best.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit ain't happening because we still got to figure out how to hang this to toilet paper, man. So polarities and shit ain't gonna. No.
How to hang toilet paper with over under.
Right, we arguing over that shit, so we got to fix that first.
See, she got her role and I got mine.
See, y'all figure that out. All right, y'all. That was another good one. We didn't leave time. That's my fuck up for final thoughts because I think the final thoughts probably would have been good on this one. But that's it. So shake your head, Sam. But that's it, and we out.
Stezo's thought of the day.
Well, there you have it. Another show in the books. Hope you enjoyed it. The song I'm finna leave you with right now is a freestyle from my girl Drea, fresh out of New Jersey. If you like this one and you want to hear more from her, check her out on SoundCloud at Dark City Drea, or follow her on Instagram at Dark City Drea. And if you really want to check, get up with her, check her out on YouTube at Drea. This is her freestyle to Beyonce's Formation.
What up, world? It's Drea. I'ma do this formation. Like, listen, share, comment, all that good stuff. I'm all about the lady movement. Hold up, show you how a lady do it. I'm working hard to be able to get in rotation. Radio stations play my music. Won't entertain lames for their amusement. Throwing shade on my name cause they a nuisance. Trying to make claims, it's making no sense. It is what it case I be paying no rent. Let me clear a little confusion. I'm in no way making excuses. I'm an imperfection, I'm human. So that leaves me room for improvement. Turn a negative into a positive and make sure that it's out of the picture. Can invest my energy into enemy. Should be written in scripture. I could put my hand on a Bible. I swear to God I know I go viral. But I gotta keep it up cause it's heating up like a maniac pyro. I go off, I go hard, I work hard. Get what's mine, get what's mine. I'm a star. So as I sit on top of the constellations, look down at those cause and complications. All around I'm a topic of conversation. Are they wrong for hating? I just wanna make them love what I do, leave them in amazement. Without the Illuminati and Masons. If it were true, in order to make it, it's something I wouldn't do, is all that I'm saying. As I proceed to get my ass information, I wanna know where these weak bitches get they whack information. I'ma be me, I'm not one for imitating. Fuck your blue heady ass shit and worship a Satan. I rebuke those in the name of Jesus. I can't word for birds, chickens, and geeses. Even though it wasn't proper, you caught my drift and the basis of my thesis. School you where you can learn the hard way. Drive fast, 90 on the parkway. I'm from Jersey and shout out to Brooklyn. I got goals to look in the 7 of the Barclay. Cut a check, invest in me a payment. Or in advance, let's make an arrangement. Dre, yay, think of Beyonce, J and T.I. Or can I get a placement? Recognize for rhyme, singing, and penship. I don't need to be signed, I'm independent. All I need is my little foot in the door. And the hardest part will be over. Starving artists can startle the market, don't wanna know what. Objectives seem closer than they appear. It's already done, shit that most people don't wanna hear. Reflection of self is real little what you see in the mirror. If you fail to prepare to fit when the time is near. And anybody that's threatened is gonna fear. And ain't no way that I'm letting it interfere. I'm not a part of the problem, I'm part of art that's all about entertaining the garbage they wanna hear.